This was something I had been struggling to do by myself for years, but just being in a community and other people are taking action, it inspires you to also take action. Hello everyone, my name is Modupe and today we'll be addressing a topic that rarely comes up when people talk about wealth building, but it's very important, particularly for immigrants in the UK, and that is the importance of community. But first, before we go on, let me remind you, everything we discuss here is for education. It's not meant to be financial advice and shouldn't be taken as such. If you do need personalized financial advice, please reach out to a licensed professional. Now, community is not something that shows up on a spreadsheet. It's not something you see on your balance sheet or in your financials. But one thing I found out, especially in this country, is that a lot of times people struggle, not just because they lack information, but because they lack support, they lack connection. Personally, I tend to figure things out easier when I try and figure it out by myself. I learn better by study as opposed to being handheld. But despite being a loner, when I moved here, I spent a year trying to watch YouTube videos, and eventually it took just one session talking with another person to quickly grasp how a number of things work with the taxes, with investing, with ISAs, with ETFs. In addition to that, having a group that you can turn to when you have questions reduces your likelihood of making costly mistakes in the UK. It increases your chances of finding out information that would be useful to you or that would help you with whatever you're looking for. I spoke about this in a previous video where I said if I'm looking for financial advisors, I typically would first go within the community and ask, who have you worked with? Because they would give you information about their experience as an immigrant, because they are like you. They know the challenges that an immigrant would have that the average person in the UK may not experience and may not be able to warn you against. Also, having such a group speeds up your learning and it reduces your anxiety levels in general. The good thing though, which works for me, is you don't need many people. You don't need to have a community of 1 million people. You just need a few people. You need the right people. You need your own people. And a good community will provide you with information about how did you succeed with doing something, whether it's getting visa or which platform you use for investing or which scam you were almost exposed to so that you can avoid it. And the thing is, they will explain these things in your own language. They'll explain it in a way that you get it, not some advanced to you. If someone else has already made a mistake, you would hear about it in a community. If someone else has already done the research or found a workaround, it's easier to get that information from a community. Aside sharing information, you also share opportunities. If there's a job opening in someone's company, they might post it in that community and you hear about it. If someone needs a referral, for instance, you might be able to get it from a community of other immigrants. For people that are doing side gigs, speaking opportunities, things like that, investment ideas, you get all of this. And the most important part is you're also motivated to take action on all these ideas. When you're in a group and other people are taking action, it inspires you to also take action. There's a group I joined where all of us are creators. We make YouTube videos, some people TikTok and so on. This was something I had been struggling to do by myself for years, but just being in a community and someone else says, oh, today I'm going to do XYZ, or tomorrow let's focus and do videos, and everybody just gets the vibe. It can be inspiring because it helps you to realize, look, I'm not the only one in this situation and I'm not the only one struggling with this, and this is how other people are getting by and other people are actually taking steps, so I can also take steps. Like I mentioned, referrals also for specific professionals. So if you need an accountant, you can ask people there. If you need a lawyer, you need a mortgage broker, tax specialist, ask within your community. They might be able to recommend. And if they can't recommend, of course, you can always use the websites that we talked about in other videos. So it was with that in mind that I created a community. It's free. I'll leave the link in the video description. And then if you now have further topics you want to discuss or things you want to go deeper in, we can discuss it together within that community. Let me know if you want to join, if it's something that you're interested in, and then we'll take it up from there. So today's action is simple. Click the link in the video description and join the community, and we'll catch up over there. Please leave a comment if you're already part of the existing Telegram community and let me know if you found it helpful or if you have any ideas on how we can make it more vibrant. If you have any questions, leave the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow.